In this video, we'll show you how to get rid of mosquitoes and bites. Houses for the bats were built under the bridge a long time ago, and under the bridges that preceded it. The bats were employed as mosquito control devices to counter the illnesses those mosquitoes were spreading back in the early history of the Lone Star State. Mosquitoes spread such diseases as malaria, yellow fever, dengue, filariasis, various types of encephalitis, dog heartworm, and West Nile virus to humans and animals. So there's one way to control mosquitoes in your area: invite bats over for dinner. You can also build bird boxes to attract mosquito-eating birds. Swifts and purple martins enjoy daily all-you-can-eat mosquito feasts. Another thing you may need to do is find out where those mosquitoes come from and make that area less attractive for breeding. The little devils lay their eggs either in standing bodies of water or on damp soil that is regularly flooded. Water is vital to mosquito maturation. If you live near a lake or wetlands, you may just have to deal with being bitten. If you have a lot of standing puddles or drainage ditches nearby, consider filling them in. Check your property well for any standing water and get rid of it. Mosquito hunting, deterrents, and traps. If standing water is necessary for watering animals or providing irrigation, consider stocking these areas with copepods. These are tiny, aquatic, voracious predators of mosquito larvae, such crustaceans as miniature shrimp, crabs, lobster, and crayfish. Copepods are widespread in both fresh and salt water habitats and can be transferred to water-holding areas to control mosquito production. Ornamental ponds tend to become mosquito breeding grounds. You can keep the mosquito larva population under control by stocking the pond with bright, exotic fish or with less exotic small native fish which are not as susceptible to bird predation. Another option would be adding a pump to agitate the water. Mosquitoes will not breed in moving water. Adult female mosquitoes require blood to reproduce, so they seek out creatures with circulatory systems. Their quest is enabled by the fact they are attracted to the signature of carbon dioxide that humans and animals emit when we exhale. Traps have been developed using this principle. Mosquito bites and your health. In temperate areas, like most of the United States, mosquitoes may be considered a health risk, but compared to the other risks we face daily, relatively minor. In tropical and subtropical areas, on the other hand, they can spread more death and suffering than the Grim Reaper. More than 3 million deaths and 300 to 500 million cases, most of malaria, are still reported annually worldwide. It is believed that mosquitoes in these areas could be better controlled and possibly eliminated through the judicious use of a chemical called DDT. Unfortunately, the insecticide was so overused in the 1940s and 1950s that it caused much environmental harm and was therefore banned in most of the world. Your best bet for getting rid of the threat of mosquito bites is to 1. Keep grass cut short and the banks of running streams free from weeds. 2. Wear long-sleeve shirts and full-length trousers out of doors. 3. Stay indoors behind screens in the early evening when mosquitoes are most active. 4. Keep your dogs and cats indoors with you during periods of maximum mosquito activity. 5. If you don't have, or prefer not to use, air conditioning, keep your windows and outside doors properly screened. 6. If you're living in an area of heavy infestation, you may consider using mosquito netting over your beds. 7. Use a mosquito repellent. DEET, meta-N, N-diethyltoluamide. The gold standard for mosquito repellent is DEET N-diethyl-3-methylbenzamide, a substance which has been around and used in various brands of repellent for over 40 years. Other effective repellents are those containing diethyl phthalate, diethyl carbate, and ethyl hexanediol. Citronella has not been shown to be just as effective. Be certain to follow the instructions on any repellent you use. Why mosquitoes bite? Technically, mosquitoes do not really bite. They suck blood from their prey using their proboscis. Mosquitoes do not primarily feed on blood from humans and animals, they also feed on nectar. They need blood for additional nutrients, especially for reproduction. Mosquitoes are usually active at dawn and dusk. During these times, they hunt for their victims and feed. When a mosquito finds a target, it carefully lands on the skin of the human or animal. It initially applies its saliva to act as a painkiller, to mask its bloodsucking activity. After the application of the painkiller, the mosquito will put out its proboscis, a hollow needle-like structure in its head, and stick it into the skin of the victim to suck blood. As it sucks blood, its abdomen will noticeably bulge as it fills with blood. It will continue to do so until it has its fill. If you are bitten by a mosquito, you will only feel the itch and pain a few minutes after the bite took place. Pain and itch is then followed by swelling. Though mosquitoes do not need blood to survive, they need it to provide additional nutrients like protein and iron for them to reproduce. The danger of mosquito bites. Mosquitoes have been branded as the most dangerous and deadliest insect on the face of the planet because of the direct harm these creatures inflict. These insects act as carriers for a wide variety of disease-causing bacteria and viruses, without getting infected themselves. They become carriers of diseases as they suck blood from people and animals. For example, if a person is suffering from a certain disease, it sucks the blood along with the bacteria or virus causing that disease. It now becomes a vessel of the disease. When it goes to another victim, it transfers the disease to that person. Among the many diseases they transmit are malaria, dengue fever, encephalitis, and yellow fever. Getting rid of mosquito bites. A mosquito bite does not always give you a disease, but it can become very uncomfortable and painful if you happen to scratch it a lot. The first thing you have to do when you are bitten by a mosquito is to get out of that place to prevent more bites from other mosquitoes. If you only have a few bites, and you can bear the itch and pain, then you can just leave it alone. If you have received several bites or you are allergic to mosquito bites, then you must immediately treat them. Mosquito bites may swell up into big welts, especially when scratched. To ease the discomfort, there are a wide variety of products and homemade solutions you can use. You can simply use antihistamine creams and apply them directly on the affected areas. If the bites bother you a lot, you can take painkillers like paracetamol or anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen. A cold shower greatly helps relieve the itch, too. One of the most effective home remedies you can use is banana peel. This can help you immediately ease the pain and itch. Get the peelings of a banana and rub the inside part to the affected area for a few seconds up to a minute. Swelling and itching almost always immediately disappears. Put the banana in the fridge or make a banana milkshake so that the fruit will not go to waste. If you have aloe vera in your garden, you can also use that as a natural remedy for your insect bites. Peel it open and apply directly on the areas. It instantly provides relief from itch and pain. This remedy is ideal if your insect bites start to cause a burning sensation, especially when you have scratched the insect bite and welts have already formed. We believe that sharing information can help others to take control of their own health problems. To make people aware to help achieve their health objectives by exposing unhealthy choices for certain health issues. Thank you. To get more videos like this, hit the like, bell and subscribe button, and leave a comment below to let me know what you'd like to see next. Do you agree with our list? Join the discussion and let us know in the comments what you think. If you'd like help putting these cool ideas in your life, get in touch via the link below, or call us on this number, we'd love to help you.